Lagos Indigenes asked Sanwo-Olu to suspend the planned peace work. There is no need for it now. The peace work cannot be achieved with lies and much more going on. Forget about it. Suspend the peace work for now. Do the needful, Sanwo-Olu. Don't try to cover the debt. You know why? The debt is still ever there. It's going to smell. It's going to stink out. People are going to ask, what is smelling? But if you clear the debt, you make the place clean, very clean, neat, then you cover it. There'll be no smell. Okay? NSAS is not ended until those people who died from the hands of Nigerian government, okay, until those people get justice, every one of you who are trying to do a cover-up will pay for it, one way or another. How you will pay, I can't tell you. But I just know that there is what we call justice, okay, for the voiceless, for the orphan, for the widow, for those you're trying to oppress, those who you are more powerful than, those who potentially cannot, okay, get justice from you by speaking up for themselves. They will get a justice because God will do it for them. So Lagosians, Indigenes have asked Sanwo-Olu to suspend this thing. Let's get all the details. Lagos Indigenes asked Sanwo-Olu to suspend planned peace work. Some eminent Lagos state indigenes have advised Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to shelve the proposed peace work and bill for this month. In a statement signed by their spokesman, Chief Adeshubo, yesterday, the elders who operate under the Alliance of Prominent Lagos Indigenes warned that with the fragile state of the state after the NSAS and the security situation in the country, particularly in Lagos, it would be suicidal to embark on such an exercise. Leave it for now. They expressed the fear that it may be an opportunity for the enemies of Lagos to set the state on fire with the proposed peace work. We are we are in very peculiar time. Most Lagosians are very angry and hungry. This is there is acute poverty in the land, and the atmosphere is very tensed and charged. The peace work will trigger violence reaction because NSAS has not been dealt with. The words that have been coming up have made people more angry, saying that justice has not been served in the way they would have wanted it, rejecting the panel's call and asking for a peace walk few days before this Christmas season when people are hungry and the economy is bad is not the way forward. While condemning the state government's white paper on the NSAS panel report, the group urged the governor to apologize first, unreservedly, to many unarmed youth protesters who were allegedly moved to the grave at the peak of their prime because they came out to protest. Meanwhile, a coalition of civil society organizations Defend Lagos has cautioned that any attempt to sabotage the economic activity of Lagos State through the narrative of the Lekki massacre will be restrained. So we think this should not be done. This should be shelved for now. The governor should put things first in place. So this is what is going on. We're hearing of all the different things going on, and Nigerians are wondering, because Babajide Sanwo-Olu, everybody's wondering why the peace work is the next thing, okay, for Sanwo-Olu, why the peace work is very necessary, although you have not done anything to bring about peace. You put up a panel to investigate what has happened. The panel came up and told you what happened after using a whole year. So were they expecting the panel to say what they want? Because every one of them is denying whatever the panel has said in one way or the other. They are trying to, deny it and refuse that anything like that ever happened. Have you carried out your own investigation? Did you try to do your own investigation? I beg your pardon, the answer is no. Yet you want people to forget about what happened in a hurry and pretend that nothing like that ever happened. Listen, guys, it is a true reality that people died. Whether you want to accept it or not, again, is your choice, and I'm not going to force you to accept to say people died or people did not die. Listen, guys, people died. Okay, people died. People lost their life in the whole process and everything. People did really die. And if the government is trying to do what we call a cover up, I don't think we should be aiding or supporting them or assisting them to do so. And we should be calling out those who are doing that and who are, ensuring that Nigerians look like fools when exactly they know what they have done, when exactly they know what they have put in place. It's terrible, you know, it's very terrible. So this is what is happening. This is what is going on right now. This is what people are experiencing. I mean, how can people come out, for a peace walk, and guess what? They end up losing their life. And yet the government says nothing happened. Like seriously? Like seriously? Very seriously? How can you do a thing like that? How can you do a thing like that? How can you pretend that the other man's life has no value, has no worth? And then you go about and pretend and carry on with business like nothing happened, but your own children are secured abroad. And you think everything will just wipe out in a hurry. It will not wipe out in a hurry. It won't. You will try your hardest best possible, but you cannot wipe the slate clean when you have not done what you need to do. There are steps. You want to come out for a peace walk. Yes, Babajide. Now, the indigenes of Lagos are telling Babajide Sanwo-Olu, this is not the first point of call. There are things to do first. There is what we call first thing first. And you trying to, do this is not the way forward. You trying to ensure that shut the people's mouth and make them feel like, they don't have anything. No, it's not the way forward. Apologize. Start first of all from the point of being sober. Recognize that what you've done is wrong. Apologize. Let's start from there. Come to the level of the people. Feel what they feel. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.